Hi everybody. Today I'm going to read something to you. We can play a little game. We can play Who Wrote It? And you're only going to like this if you mildly enjoy American history, which I know nothing about, so I'm really going to screw this up. But let's give it a go. The title of this short writing is called Daniel Boone and the Founding of Kentucky. Don't Google it. That's cheating. Don't Google the title of this because then you'll find out. Just guess. Daniel Boone will always occupy a unique place in our history as the archetype of the hunter and wilderness wanderer. He was a true pioneer and stood at the head of that class of Indian fighters, game hunters, forest fellers, and backwoods farmers who, generation after generation, pushed westward the border of civilization from the Alleghenies to the Pacific. See, I had to look up Alleghenies. Okay, now I know it's like this river, Pennsylvania. Okay. And he spells it differently here than the dictionary. Very interesting. I said he. Okay, it's a he. Okay. As he himself said, he was an instrument ordained of God to settle the wilderness. Born in Pennsylvania, he drifted south into western North Carolina and settled on what was then the extreme frontier. There he married, built a log cabin, and hunted, chopped trees, and tilled the ground like any other frontiersman. The Allegheny Mountains still marked a boundary beyond which the settlers dared not go, for west of them lay immense reaches of frowning forest, uninhabited save by bands of warlike Indians. Occasionally, some venturesome hunter or trapper penetrated this immense wilderness and returned. Okay, so maybe it's not just a river like this website says. Maybe Allegheny is a forest area as well. See, I'm learning. I don't know anything about Pennsylvania, although I have ancestors from there. I'm supposed to be reading this and not giving my little add-ins. Oh, this is not working out. Okay, just keep going. Keep going. Immense wilderness, and returned with strange stories of what he had seen and done. I'm not going to edit this. I'm going to keep going. In 1769, Boone, excited by the vague and wondrous tales, determined himself to cross the mountains and find out what manner of land it was beyond. What manner of land it was that lay beyond. With a few chosen companions, he set out. I'm messing this up. Making his own trail through the gloomy forest. After weeks of wandering, he at last emerged into the beautiful and fertile country of Kentucky, for which, in after years, the red man and the white strove with such obstinate fury, I know that word, obstinate fury, that it grew to be called the Dark and Bloody Ground. But when Boone first saw it, it was a fair and smiling land of groves and glades and running waters, where the open forest grew tall and beautiful, and where innumerable herds of game grazed, roaming ceaselessly to and fro along the trails they had trodden during countless generations. Kentucky was not owned by any Indian tribe, and was visited only by wandering war parties and hunting parties who came from among the savage nations living north of the Ohio or south of the Tennessee. A roving war party stumbled upon one of Boone's companions and killed him, and the others left Boone and journeyed home, but his brother came out to join him, and the two spent the winter together. Self-reliant, fearless, and possessed of great bodily strength and hardihood, they cared little for the loneliness. I'm going to show you the picture. It's Daniel Boone in the frontier woods at close quarters. This is so interesting. Shall I carry on? It's going to be too long of a video. It's only like 5 pages. But I'll probably go over 10 minutes. Okay, did you guess? I'm not giving up. It's just, you know, I'm only allowed a certain amount of time on YouTube. Look at this book. Did you see? Written by Theodore Roosevelt and Henry Cabot Lodge. Cabot? Can I say it in the French way? Cabot? Cabot Lodge. I don't know these people. I didn't pay attention in history classes, and I didn't study much history. But this, I like this. My grandfather was a historian and a book collector, and he left behind in my family a large book collection, and now starting to spark my interest. This book is first edition, printed in 1895, and it's quite valuable. And I like finding these things in our family collection. Not that I do much with them besides read to you a little bit. But this is called Hero Tales from American History, so it's a collection of short stories by these two men. That's it. That's all I wanted to share today, because this is moving on to someone else. And so today's my last day to really take a look at it before it goes into someone else's hands. I have lots of other books, lots of Roosevelt, lots of little strange pamphlets written by government organizations long ago. Oh, alien stuff. I don't know why, but that's very popular. Little alien pamphlets about people who have experience with aliens. That's some weird stuff. Not that my family was all super into that. I think it was just part of the book collection, part of finding maybe what's valuable out there, as far as what my grandfather did with book collecting. So that's all I wanted to share today. I just finished a semester studying administration. Maybe I'll be supervisor or director of a school one day, who knows, but preparing for something along those lines. So I'm really happy that I just finished the semester and been out of touch with YouTube. Sorry, but I make videos. I made videos talking about lots of things, Prop 8, and then I just don't post them. I just look at them and I go, that's unpostable. I have to be perfect. Do you see how perfectly I read that short page? Perfect. My videos must be perfect or they're unpostable. I'm pretty hard on myself. I'm done.